A new hope for Bitcoin taxation. OpenSSL attacked, and more news from inside Bitcoin's New York. Hello, I'm Jared Kenna, and here's what's happening today in Money and Tech. Congressman Steve Stockman of Texas, who was the first member of Congress to accept Bitcoin campaign donations, announced that inside Bitcoin's New York that he plans to introduce the first piece of U.S. legislation on virtual currencies, called the Virtual Currency Tax Reform Act. The legislation would recategorize virtual currencies as currency for the IRS federal tax purposes. Stockman says he hopes this bill will build awareness and create a consensus in the Bitcoin community around government regulation of virtual currencies. Also today at Inside Bitcoin's New York, multi-signature security company BitGo announced the launch of BitGo Enterprise, a new suite of services for businesses and financial institutions operating digital currency. As Will O'Brien puts it, the service offers enterprises the power to securely store and effectively manage Bitcoin holdings. The governor of the Bank of Japan, Haruhiko Kuroda, expressed his doubts about Bitcoin at a central bank policy meeting today, saying that without safety or stability in its value, there would be no demand. In that sense, it cannot be a currency. And Capitol Hill is getting its first Bitcoin ATM today. A new RoboCoin ATM machine will be unveiled to members of Congress this afternoon, where they can buy and sell Bitcoin. Word of a new web bug has spread over the past 12 hours, this time in OpenSSL, which is an encryption library widely used by websites to encrypt and secure internet traffic. The new bug, coined the Heartbleed Bug, allows anyone on the internet to access a service provider's data, as well as usernames and passwords, if their systems are protected by vulnerable versions of the OpenSSL software. While major Bitcoin companies Blockchain, Coinbase, and BitPay appear to be safe from this bug, several others are finding themselves at risk. Exchange Bitstamp announced today that they are temporarily deactivating account registration and withdrawals while they work to patch their system. And Bitfinex likewise halted withdrawals on their exchange this morning. Local Bitcoins also suffered some recent downtime while patching the bug. Despite the recent price drop, industry leaders at today's Inside Bitcoin New York conference remain optimistic about the future of the digital currency. Second Market CEO Barry Silbert remains particularly bullish, telling others at the event that we will be seeing another major price bubble once Wall Street investors gain enough confidence in the institutional infrastructure to throw their money into the pot. Eric Holder commented on Bitcoin today while speaking to the House Judiciary Committee. He warned that virtual currencies can pose challenges for law enforcement given the appeal they have among those seeking to conceal illegal activity. Mr. Holder, however, is not calling for an end to Bitcoin, but instead on keeping the government abreast of the technology, saying, "The department is committed to innovating alongside this new technology in order to ensure our investigations are not impeded by any improvement in criminals' ability to move funds anonymously." Recently, we sat down with Alex Waters of the CoinApex Incubator to talk about their latest project, CoinValidation, and how it will provide invaluable regulatory support for Bitcoin businesses. Find that interview, as well as more information on today's news stories at moneyandtech.com. I'm Jared Kenna, and this has been Money and Tech's Daily News Update.